So in AWS, there are three consoles who manage instances. One is EC2, one is Lightsail, and another one is Workspaces. I'm going to show you today Lightsail, how to run instance in Lightsail as well as in EC2. Generally, if you say Lightsail is a management console from AWS. They're allowing you to run your server at very lightweight process. So this means you can run your server with not heavyweight process heavy weight of storages, heavy weight of applications, heavy weight of network settings, and heavy weight of infrastructures. So you can run your servers with lightweight process and with limited amount of workloads you can put. So that is called Lightsail. So when you click on that Lightsail, it will take you to this management console. And you can see here, so they're asking you to run an instance. You can have a databases. You can have database. You can have networking, storage, and snapshots. And very less options they have provided for you to run a server. And this those users, those who want to run some servers, but they're looking for a little bit amount of work has to be done, so they can come under Lightsail. So this is one of the most lightweight, and the server, the operating system, when you run inside your Lightsail, it will be more faster, more efficient, and it will be running as a lightweight of virtual machine. And when we talk about free service, this Lightsail is free. Yeah, it is free for 1 month, 750 hours or 1 month of service is free, but only for 1 month, but not 12 months. Let's see how to run a Lightsail, how we run instance inside Lightsail, and how to access it. So but in case of EC2 is not like that. EC2 is one of the most heavyweight instance types, where it supports a very high level of features like elastic load balancer, auto scaling, and also SSM, system state manager, also elastic IPs, and also with other kinds of EBS and instance-based storages. Everything supported by EC2, and that's why when you parallelly match the server performance, when you run on Lightsail, the same server you're running on EC2, the performance of Lightsail will be far more better and fast compared to your EC2. Okay, so let's see here, Lightsail, very easy to create an instance. Create an instance there, they're asking you that which operating system you want, and you want only operating system to run, or you want operating system some predefined OS plus apps. So you can select any applications from here, and this application will be installed along with your operating system. And don't be panic. Like suppose you may thought that, oh, only this type of application is only this amount of application they give. It's not like that. You can pick up more applications from here in AWS Marketplace. Okay, where all your third-party applications are stored there. So you can pick up from there, and you can run your application along with this particular machine. And here you can see the first month free. This is $3.50 USD. This is the instance they are offering you free. First month is free, and you can see now the hardware performance is always low. 512 MB, one processor, 20 GB of SSD storage, and 512 GB of data transfer speed. But go for others. You have to pay $20, $40, and maximum $160. This is a newly introduced Lightsail instance plans, and you can see now you will be getting 640 of solid state drive storage, 305 TB of data transfer, which is very much excellent, and 32 GB of processor, and normal 32 GB and 8 GB 8 processor is normal. But come to EC2 instances. When you run your instance on EC2 management console, there you're getting huge amount of see how many operating systems they are offering you. They are offering you huge amount of operating system supports, and here only limited. So you can see Microsoft Windows only 2 editions, And there we have Microsoft Windows. You'll be getting 2012, 2016, 2008, 2003, like that. But here, so when you come to Linux, there is only one version. I hope AMI Linux, but here we have Red Hat, we have SUSE, Ubuntu, then we have AMI Linux, and then we have CentOS, like that. They have provided huge amount. There we have AWS Marketplace also. So you want to run any your favorite third-party applications, you can attach it and you can run, and you can just configure it, and you can utilize it along with your server. If you really want to purchase, you can purchase it. And just remember, we have a free tier applications also available here, as we have a free tier users. But this whole applications, they're free tier for free for 5 days. Some application free for 10 days, 15 days, like that. But after that, they are going to come under the payment. For example, you're looking for some monitoring products. Click on that, and you can see here there is a lot of applications they have provided for the monitoring purpose, and you can utilize them whenever you need it. But so you see how highly standard applications they are providing here, and you can able to access it. So when you click on that, you can find it, the payment. You can see the payment. If you are going to run, your application in AWS, you have to pick up any one of these instance type. That is by default they have allocated, and you have to pay the payment per hour. So this is the painful one, that you have to be careful on the payment, the per hour dollar for that. So if you're okay with this one, continue and select the instance type and run your application on a separate infrastructure, so separate hardware. See, when you're purchasing application, so like you're purchasing a security device. The security device has two things: hardware and software. So here both is virtualized. Hardware and software both are virtualized. So this is how you need to purchase, and then you need to run your third-party applications from AWS Marketplace. So same as this, they are providing here also the support. All right, so let me launch Windows Server, and I'm going to launch only OS. So I'm going to launch Windows Server 2012 and come down, and this is, I think, for Windows 8 USD dollar instance is free. For Linux, $3 USD. So okay, so maybe, so you can see memory processing, storages, and data transfer. So they are offering you more things. Okay, so now we'll come down, and then we have, suppose I'm in Mumbai region right now. Select the proper region, otherwise, so you can say you want to change your, you can be part of any regions here, like Mumbai, Paris, or London, Ireland, or US West, any region, and only limited regions supported. Okay, so but not all regions like EC2. So when you go for EC2, you can get all region supports, but when you come to light sail, few regions are missing here. But Mumbai is also there, so this is from India. So there we have, and I'm going to select Windows 2002 server, and here I'm going to give, want to tag it, you can tag it like this. So I'm going to have a name. So this is my Windows server. Yeah, there we have, and the key value pair, I'm going to give as a name, and this is my Windows server. Okay, so click. So that we have, and create instance. So he's asking how many machines you need. I have given only one. You may have 10, 20, 50 like that also. And now you can see here instance is now started to create, and because I have selected very low type of hardware type. So this one is 512 MB RAM and one processor and 30 GB of SSD storage. So immediately AWS provide a public IP, and this is running on Mumbai region. So if you want to create a database also, you can able to create it, MySQL or anything like that. And you can connect this database into one of your running machines like this. Okay, so you can have more instance also. You can create more instance. Let me have some instance like Linux OS only, and which Linux machine he's asking. Amazon Linux, Ubuntu, Debian, CentOS. So let me have Amazon Linux, and then we have and one more thing. If you want to run a script, you can run a script here itself, attaching script like bash shell, shell scripting, or you can run a Puppet, Chef, Ansible, any type of script you can want to run, attach it, and it will run. And you want a new key pair also, you can able to create it. But I'm going to use the upload new one, so you can see you are getting SSH key pair and upload it. So they're asking you choose the file, which one you want to upload it. And so I'm going to downloads, and there I got a lot of key files there. Here we have an upload key. So you can see maybe because he's asking me to upload a public key, perhaps not the private key. So, but if I want to have download, so there we have a default PEM file will be downloaded for that machine, and that I need to provide it when launching the machine. Okay, that is called light sail default key episode one. Some name is there, but right now don't want, leave it. Or you want to create a new one, you can create a new key pair, like key pair name, like light sail, and generate a key pair. So you can see you can only download this private key once, that I know. Okay, so you can see it's downloaded. Keep it safe. That is the key pair. Okay, you want default no key pairs. Okay, so I'm going to use key pair. Okay, so let me have Linux. For Windows there is no key pairs. Okay, so launch instance. I'm not going to tag it. And here we go. This is Linux. Okay, so click on this, and there we have to click on this one. Manage. There we have show default password. This is the default password, got it for Windows. Okay, so now just I'm going to show you how to launch it. Just copy this public IP where you got it here. Okay, so copy. So here itself provides you to connect RDP. It will take some time to come. Go to an SPSC. There you got it. So connect it, and there you use the password. Okay, so just type administrator. So where is the password? Here we have the password. So copy this and go there and paste it. So there we have got it, and see it's launched. So this is a simplest method of launching and light sail instance. No tensions of having heavyweight configurations and this. And since there is no tension on our networking side also. So when I go for networking side, here we have the public and private everything given. And here the one thing you have to understand here is not asking about the VPC, like which VPC you want to connect. So I hope this is already connected with my default VPC. And since they are not asking you about the VPC, in case of EC2, in case you are going to EC2 and you're running some machines, so there we have Amazon AML Linux, and select next, and you can see here they ask you select the VPC, which VPC you want to connect. This which VPC this instance should be part of, but here there is no such things. So now it is up and running, Windows Server 2012, and this is running in my light sail process. Okay. So I have taken remote of on RDP 3389 port number. There we have the Linux connected. As you can see directly, it will be taking you there, and see it's connected. Okay, so there you can execute the commands, and you can update the machine. So there we have, you can see it's now working and just getting updates. So AWS will forward the update for this machine frequently, and you can just have this update. If you have any problem of launching this instance, so please attach your key pair, and that will help you to regain access to your instance. So this is how the light sail, and very much lightweight process, no tensions, and no heavyweight configurations. So you can run your machine at very much efficiently, and it will be not giving you a lot of settings or options. So here itself we have option of connect. So if you're not connecting like this, see it's closed, and you can see here itself is connected. Okay, there's a shortcut key they have provided. So just click menu, let's see Control Alt F1. So they will be giving you some shortcuts and all. All right, so this is how, and if you want to take a snapshot, so you can take a snapshot. There you have option of you can manage, and you can see connect your RDP and snapshots. You can see you can create a snapshots, and you can restore it. And you can see you have networking. This is a security groups. If you want to add more traffics, you can also add. Suppose if I want to block the traffic, suppose I'm blocking the traffic, RDP 3389, and save it. Okay. So save it. So this means it will not allow this instance to run. Go back. Connect. You can see, let's see here what is happening. See, it's not working because RDP 3389 is blocked. Okay. So your Windows machines will run without that protocol enabled. So go to manage, and there we have a networking, and there we have a security groups, and go to type 3389 and save it. So done. So now go back and click on this, and then connect. It should connect now. So this is same as Linux. Linux should open RDP SSH port number 22. So that will also allows us to connect, to take control of the machine. All right, so this is how we launch an instance. If you don't want, just click delete. It will automatically delete the machine very much fast. Okay, so this is how we work with Lightsail. Very much efficient console, not giving too much of load, and not giving too much of tensions, pressure on as we have in our EC2. Okay. So whenever getting time, so if you want to run your instance fast and efficiently, choose Lightsail, and you can work. So that's so more information you can find in their site itself. AWS Lightsail, and there we have, and see cloud server for less, and you can see very low cost. Okay, the instance you can purchase for very low cost, and for low price, and also less workload. So that's why this Lightsail is virtual servers with unbeatable features. That is correct. So you can see all those environment they're providing, and this is for Windows $8, for Linux starting from $3.50 to $160. So if you're facing a lot of problems in your EC2, you are getting a lot of huge amount of expenses, then you can select this one. That will be good for you. Okay, so that's the thing here. And this one is nowadays this Lightsail has been introduced globally, and it's running on 13 global regions and 38 availability zones. And now you can run your website anywhere, wherever you want. So you can see in Americans, and then we have Asia Pacific and Singapore. So these are the regions supported. I hope you understood. Okay, next let me see how to launch instances on my Amazon EC2 management console. See, when you talk about EC2 is one of the most heavyweight management console, and 99% people are using EC2 for server virtualization. What to say about this EC2? Very much one of the most heavyweight server-based hardwares he supports, starting from 3 TB of RAM, starting from 4 TB of RAM, and 150, 128 of server processors. Also, you can have that much of efficiency and ability you will be getting under EC2. So EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, and everyone know about EC2. And this is powerful management console for us. So in order to run instance, maybe Linux or Windows, so first you need to decide you need to be part of which region right now. So and to order to reduce congestion, delay, and latency. So for us, this Mumbai region will be the nearest one. But for our example, I'm going to select another region that is called North, the US West Oregon region. So now click on EC2, and here you can see already, as I already told you yesterday itself, that EC2 will be, we have different payment plans for EC2, but we don't have any payment plans for this. Right side. So this I'm going to be part of it as on demand. So launch instance. So select the region and launch instance. The first screen is this. In order to launch instance via AWS EC2, the 7 steps you need to follow it. So step number 1, you have to choose AMI. Step number 2, choose instance type. 3, configure instance. 4th, add storage. 5th, add tags. 6th, security groups. 7th is survey. 7 steps you need to follow. So before you go to that one section. You have AWS EC2. Amazon EC2, that is one of the most highly capacity servers virtualization you will be finding here. And today HPM servers, high performance servers, SAP, Hadoop, big data, and all those high level applications running on EC2. The EC2 servers, and now EC2 is become one of the most. And every week, AWS started to release new hardware type, new models, new processor support, and they are providing you for us. And what to say about EC2? The name is called Elastic. Elastic means is flexible like rubber band or bubble gum, and this is just like anytime you can scale up and anytime you can scale down. So you can able to go scale up very much fastly, anytime you can come down very much fastly. So that is how EC2, and EC2 is the major consoles where you can see huge amount of organizations, they are already there a part of EC2. All right, so next we have, let me go and check the first thing you have to understand when you launch your machine from EC2, the first thing you need to check it, that uh, Amazon machine image. Amazon machine image is a template, or is a kind of we can say a stack or template where he's used to show all the operating systems images which is available here. So you can select any one of the operating system in order to start. But here you can see in EC2, in basically in AWS we have 3 types of users, 3 types of images. We call as a images for us. The first one is Amazon provided images. So these all images you're looking right now. See what is an image? Image means look something like this. I have already taken CentOS 7 image. Okay, and you can see I have this all the images, or we have here this all the images provided by AWS itself. And we have 3 type images. One images here AWS provides you here, and second images is called my AMI. So what are the images taken by like what are the images you have taken by yourself, we call as a custom AMI, those will come under this. And third-party images, that is, someone has been registered with AWS, that comes under this one, community AMI. And all community AMI, you will find all third-party base uh, operating systems like Amazon Linux, CentOS, like that. So this is how. So compared to this, which image we are going to use widely is the Amazon product images. And for in case of any disaster recovery comes, or in case of disaster comes, you then I need to uh, go for custom AMI. Okay, so because custom AMI means it will really gives you another copy of your running server. So where you suppose your running server goes down, or you are unable to do that, so you can able to have it, the images, and images will recover the server from that failures. Later I'll tell you how to take image and how to recover it. So now it is clear, I think, for you how many types of images AWS support. One is Amazon product images, one is custom images, one is third-party images. So third-party images means we call it a public image. I don't know who have put these all images here, but someone has put this machine here, and maybe it will, and then AWS will allow this third-party, we call it these public images to you can able to access it without any problems. But if you are a free tier user, you are strictly prohibited to use this one because you are going to charge per hour. But your free tier user, this is the console that you're looking for, and there we have the different types of machines available here. So let's see here. First one we are going to see about how to find that these images are free or not. Here they have already written free tier eligible, free tier eligible. So this all the things they have already, this all things they have already provided, and this is 750 hours of this instance. We have that we can able to utilize it 750 hours of instance. So all these 40 minutes instances are like that, and all those. Okay, so now all those images or completely, see, this is very typical console, AMI Linux, very typical. I have never seen a console like this previously, because here you can see all the traditional operating system. Also we have SUSE, Red Hat, Ubuntu, and CentOS, all those kinds of traditional operating system already we have seen, but some operating systems are very new to us that we have never seen, like Amazon AMI Linux. This is very new. Like this operating system is not available commercially. Like we have Amazon Linux too, and then maybe AWS declared that I will be, so he will be coming back with with a lot of instance types with respective based on uh, based on the machines and all. But here you can see they have provided the complete list of the instance types or whatever things we want, we can able to access. And this is very typical. You can see now some operating systems we have never heard or never seen, like deep learning AMI, Ubuntu version, Linux, Amazon Linux version, and then deep learning AMI in Ubuntu. So deep learning means what? This voice is they have created and kept for the developers to come and execute the code, come and execute the functions. So that is how we have deep learning. So apart from this, some you can see most of the images when you see here, it is based on that is based on most of the images are on server virtualization. We don't have any client operating system here generally. And one more important thing you understand that AWS used Zen virtualization as a native virtualization for their servers. Zen virtualization and hypervisor is HVM, hardware virtual machine. Okay, so they are not using any other virtualization like VMware or Hyper-V or something like that. They are using Zen virtualization because compared to other virtualization applications, Zen is lightweight and fast. Since AWS is the instance is fast, your virtualization platform is also very fast. Then what to say? Then you are just keep going with that. So now I'm going to select any one of these OS from here, and I'm going to show you how to install it and how to run it. And one more thing, this all images. This images is not running right now. So when you run your server, you have to take one copy of this image and you have to run your server. Okay, that is called a copy of this image. Don't think that I'm talking about cloning, or don't think that I'm cloning. I'm just talking about some duplications of OS and all. I'm not talking about like that. I'm talking about that these all instances are running, pending to run, and these all images are started. So what I guess these all images are already kept by AWS, and these images are in suspended or read-only state. So the now kernel is not running. So when you're launching your machine, then when this machine come in running state, then kernel will start running, and you will be getting running operating system immediately without installation downtime. But in case of you are going to you're going to install some machines inside your VMware, you know how much time it will take. At least 15 to 20 minutes of time it will take, and that will be our installation downtime. But here it's not like that. So this all the images were suspended. Already they kept in their particular regions, and anyone come to that region or any region that this OS is almost ready-madely available. It is already installed. It is already deployed, but it is kept in free state. That is called read-only state. When you are running this machine, that kernel will be start connected, start run again, and you will be getting the latest version of Linux based on that. So, see, today, previously the Red Hat version is 7.5, but yesterday they released 7.6. There we got latest everything. What are the things there? New versions of application, new versions of operating system. Everything you will be getting here within a minute, and you can start using that one. So that is why this is, because this is cloud. Cloud is a mix of all technology, and the cloud is the one which is having a huge amount of information for us. So some of the tools even though in AWS console, some of the tools that are very new to us, that even though some people does not know about those tools, and they have high experience in AWS. So that's why we have here, and you can see all those machines are having so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to first select and one more thing I forgot to say that here, like if in case of Microsoft Windows operating systems is there, and you can see the Microsoft Windows operating system, and since that AWS supports only server virtualization, he will not support the client operating system like directly like Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 7, or Windows Server 2000 like that. So everyone has to come as a procedure. So okay, so now the hypervisor is HVM, hardware virtual machine, and what is the and then you have to select what will be the infrastructure for this one, and then you have to run it. So in my example, I'm going to show you that one. So let me select this one. Okay, then the next step is choose instance type. This is just like choose a hardware. So AWS asking you please choose a appropriate hardware for that particular machine to run. Okay, we have, you can see bunch of instance type they have provided, bunch of instance type. This is something very much difficult for you to understand, because now maybe your requirement is zero. But maybe tomorrow requirement will go very high. Based on that, you can select your instance type. But one thing you have to remember, this is T2.micro, which is going to be only a component in AWS that is designed for free. And you can see for the total number of processor RAM support, 1 GB RAM and one processor. So do you think it is enough? It is not enough. Definitely it is not enough. So we need to have some good number of RAM and processor support. Okay, so now just remember this meeting ID will close in just 5 minutes. This meeting ID will close in just one and a half minutes. So please rejoin again after it is getting disconnected.
Okay.
So in AWS, when we talk about EC2, okay, so there is two types of storages they have provided: instance-based storage and EBS optimized storage. Okay, what is the difference between these two storage? Let I show you one demonstration. You know, instance-based storage is from S3 storage, and all EBS storages is not from S3. See, instance storage are two types. One is EBS, one is ephemeral. We call it as ephemeral storage, and that ephemeral storage is a temporary storage. So any data you store on that ephemeral storage, it will be lost. Okay, but any data you put in on EBS volumes, it will not lost. Let us show you one example here right now that you can understand more better. And now next question is coming in everyone's mind, that how to find which instance is EBS and which instance is ephemeral storage. Here we go, we can find it here. See, they have written EBS, EBS, EBS. These are EBS based storages inside your instance store. Okay, so any data stored on this instance type, it will be permanently available for you until you delete it. But when it comes to our elastic, when it comes to ephemeral storages, here we get, I'm sorry to say that this all, we have temporary, this is called temporary storage. So this means when